So last week I showed you a secret spot with some of my favorite petroglyphs. That's what I'm doing again this morning. Totally different area of the valley this time though. This is probably the most impressive area of petroglyphs that I've ever seen outside of a national park. You won't find anything for all trails around in this area at all. Talk about off trail. This is very much more overgrown than it was last time I was out here. Actually really surprised that these petroglyphs aren't protected, like fenced off or a sign or anything at all. I really feel like they should be. This area out here is getting trashed by just people living on the side of the road, irresponsible shooting, leaving trash, everything everywhere. It's just not the most responsible people coming out here, is what I'm saying. Obviously not. It doesn't include me. But it's only a matter of time before they're discovered by everybody and then ruined, you know? Really hate to see that. My goal today also, other than showing you this one particular area that's just super dense with petroglyphs, is to find some new ones along the way. So we're gonna be scanning these rocks, exploring this area along the way to where I want to show you. See if we can find something new. Something heard me coming over here, because I could hear rocks tumbling down this hill. Some fairly big ones, so I'm kind of curious as to what it was. Probably something coming to get some water. Man, I wish I could have caught it. I want to get up there, but I don't trust this mud wall here. Plus it's super steep. It's got to be a way up, right? This might work. It's still a climb. Hang on. All right, you wait right there. I'm gonna try and climb up. It is very loose. All right, did it. Okay, so I'm a little off track now, on purpose. Saw this little side canyon here, and obviously I want to know where it goes, so let's go. The humidity out here is crazy. It's not even that warm yet, but I'm just dripping. Not fun. So I'm still in that little, that side canyon. Nothing terribly interesting so far. I mean, it's cool, but I just haven't been recording because it basically just played what I showed you already over and over for about 15 minutes. But it might be getting a little more interesting here coming up. Oh, this is cool. Really cool. Found a beehive. Sounds very alive. You want to see it? All right. Crazy, huh? Them's was a lot of bees. All right, so I just came up a little canyon there from way back that way. And I just looked at my Garmin map, which saves all of my hikes that I've done before. And it looks like I've intersected with one that I've hiked before in this area, but coming from a different direction that way, which is where we wanted to end up anyways. So I don't remember how difficult of a hike that was. So hopefully it's not terribly difficult to get back there. But that's great that I don't have to turn around and backtrack that whole way. Okay, so this doesn't look too difficult. Kind of wanting to get down to where you see where the river, creek, whatever that is, might be. I think I'm gonna head that way towards that flat looking area. Check that out first and then head down. Spotted something over here. That's a piece of pottery. It's kind of cool. That's a good sign. Let's see what else we can find up here. Other than this view, hello, that's gorgeous. Beautiful. Seen a lot of evidence of stone tool making, a lot of flint pieces, knapped stone, stuff like that all over. No whole actual stone tools yet though, but you see the areas with all little piles of all the chipped, knapped stone and the black flint pieces of rock. This is interesting. So first, this stone is very out of place. The type of rock and how smooth it is, and then the shape as well. And it's been snapped off like that. Look at that was used for something. It's been broke, but it's definitely a stone tool of some kind. Really cool. You can see the wear on it. Neat. This is the kind of rock I was talking about that they're using. You can see how it's had pieces chipped off. Some pretty sharp corners on there. Might be kind of hard to see. This is a rock that they've taken pieces off of, or they were maybe using and sharpening and didn't work out. But you can see it's been worked. There's all right, barbed wire fence. So this means this is the boundary between Arizona State Trust land and the Tonto National Forest. Tonto National Forest being this side, Arizona State Trust being this side. Oh, well, here's a slight issue. I need to get down there. That is steep. Maybe if I go out to that point, it looks like it might be a little bit more of a gradual climb down. All right, this worked out perfect. So right there, that's exactly where we need to go. So that's where we're going next. Well, first we're gonna get down somehow, and then that's where we're going. Yup. So I say we start looking for petroglyphs. Actually, I see one. It's right there. That's cool. Okay. Kind of hard to tell what it is. It is super faded, but that's neat. Okay, so we're in the right area. Here's another one. Again, can't really tell what it is, but we're seeing the right rocks. We're in the right area. Oh, found a bone. Not sure what that's to. Deer, maybe? Oh, another bone. Well, where's the rest of it? I'm just trekking across this hillside here, trying to find some more of these petroglyphs. But kind of stinks. There's, just choya and saguaro and all sorts of cat's claw, everything that wants to poke you is up here. It is very overgrown, so get my legs pretty scratched up, but I'm already here, so might as well look. This is definitely not someplace I'd want to come back on purpose. I'm done getting poked and tripping. I'm gonna start heading straight down. All right, we're down. Start making our way over there. Oh. It's times like these I do appreciate trails, but all the cool stuff is off the trail or where there's no trail. My hat is stuck. Oh my gosh, let go. Ow. Ugh. Let me out. Ugh. Ugh. Come on. Ouch. All right. So I think it's Painted Desert National Park that has that rock called Newspaper Rock. It's covered in petroglyphs and whatnot, and it's kind of one of the big stops. You can't get very close to it. This would give that a run for its money. Actually, I think this is more impressive, personally. It's just in a less cool area as the Painted Desert National Park. But we're here. I think it was the first time that I came out here and found these. I came around the corner over here, started climbing up these rocks, and I heard a noise up above me. And there was a fox right there. And it was kind of a mutual scare situation. We both kind of spooked each other and then just stood there and stared at each other for quite a while until he kind of just wandered off. That was kind of cool though. We're gonna start on this side over here and then we'll work our way over to the large panel. Remember I told you about the fox? Can you see him? He's back. Hang on. Keep an eye on him. I don't know if I was able to get him in on video at all. It's so bright I can barely see what's on my screen. He's not running away, he's just kind of hanging around. It's really cool that he's back. Or maybe I'm back? Yeah, anyways. I'm seeing some petroglyphs that I didn't see before. I think it was the lighting. These are so old and so faded and covered in moss. Ooh, loose rock. Can you see these? They're so hard to see because of all this moss that has grown. These are cool, huh? There's some more. Really cool. These are super faded, but still there. That looks like a scorpion. That's cool. All right, you can see the whole panel from down here. If you look closely, look at that. They wrap around the side, down there, all the way over there. Pretty impressive. All right, let's get a closer look. The sun is not helping right now. It's so hard to see them. They're glaring. It's glaring so much. There's so many, they're overlapping. I wish we had better light. I'm so sorry. Just gonna have to come back, I guess. Little frogs. Hi, little frogs. Heading that way. Just got to get through all of this, down around the corner, back up to the car. I think I'm done. Not done. I can't be done. I'm still several miles from the car, but I'm definitely gonna start heading back to the car to be done instead of continuing exploring. Wow, check this out. Nothing particular, just that. That is, it's just beautiful. Hot, but you can't feel that, so just enjoy the view. It's just gorgeous. So many saguaros. Also, look at all these cactus. Everywhere out here. So many. That hillside up there is just covered too. People are absolutely disgusting. This is just ridiculous. Just trash everywhere. This is just one of these little pull-off spots up here. It's just gross. And it's so sad. It's trash just everywhere. Well, I'm about back. I think that's it for today. I'm beat up enough. Wasn't that long. It was about 4.5, 5 miles. But it was a rough 4.5, 5 miles. And I can see the car, so I would like some air conditioning right about now. And a shower. Real gross. Anyways, that was fun. Hope you enjoyed seeing all the cool petroglyphs out here. Anyways, maybe come back out again some other time when we've got better lighting, early in the morning before the sun's come up over that ridge there, and lit it all up, made it too bright to see. Thanks for watching.